Okay. He's doing a little jig. Yeah. So, what are we doing? Why did I get Boone? Remember how... I don't remember his name, actually. That old dude, that old ranger that lives in one of those houses. The one that we stole the book from. He talks about Ranger Station Charlie, who has a mixed reputation because they're NCR. Or I have a mixed reputation there. He talks about Ranger Station Charlie as I haven't heard from them for a while. The last time we were here, we met with... I don't remember who his name was, but we met with him. And there was only one ranger in here, so let's find out. Wait a minute. Oh, no. Oh, what are you killing? Boone? They're red, but who are they?
Eat this!
Oh, it's Legion! Don't you dare kill Eddie. There's 2 Legions in here. This has been used. This is not what I signed up for. I don't want to kill Legion. This reduces my reputation with them. Mostly that's the reason. Actually, that is 100% the reason. They have some good stuff, though. Oh, that's just blood. Okay. So there was somebody over there. They got shot, like, lickety-splickety, I believe is the term. But this means that this place has been even more taken over than I thought it had been. Ant meat. Single shotgun. These suck. The single shotgun is basically the pipe rifle. From Fallout 1 and 2. I think there's gonna be enemies in there. Speaking of enemies.
Hey there.
Why are you here?
Some cons got cornered in the ruins of Boulder City, but the NCR let them go. That's unusual.
That's what I did, but yeah, the enemies are down there. So it's probably a Legion patrol. I don't know what's up with what is on my left. Did you see that on my left hand? Anyway. There's nobody here. No, there is somebody here. Hey.
You're back. What's up?
How? What? Any unusual happening around here? Anything unusual?
There was a hell of a boom over at Repconn. Looks like the ghouls had some sort of accident with their rockets.
Mind if I take some those extra supplies, the medical ones?
Something tells me this isn't the first time you've done things that the NCR would find objectionable. Here, take some of these, and don't tell anyone where you got them.
Sure. So, I don't think I can do anything. I said that I should come over here to tell... Anyway. Yeah, I think we're done here. Bye.
See you around.
Yep. So that's it. Let's go back to NVAC and make sure we actually don't have anything to do with this. And of course, leaving Boone behind because he's not my companion. Veronica is. No, this is the owner of the shop. Wrong door. Excuse me. Hi, you're always sleeping.
Hey.
What's up?
Welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, you picked that up quick. I'm impressed. Must have had some prior training, huh?
Oh, did I never talk to you again about you helping me with the move? I don't think I did. I'll see you later then.
Hey, wait a sec. I know what I said, but if you find yourself by Ranger Station Charlie, let me know what you find. I'd be interested.
Can you believe this, Eddie? I know you can believe it, but can you believe it, Eddie? We just did all of this. Get back up.
Any word on Station Charlie?
Yes, I have just been there.
Look out for yourself.
But obviously, that doesn't mean that nothing terrible happened in between. I am really concerned about having to kill more Legion, though. Because they clearly are around. It's just that the ranger in this station is just doing nothing. He's just hanging out inside and being like, I'm over here by myself. giving out medical supplies. At least we got some medical supplies. That wasn't too bad. So everything seems to be relatively okay. It's not a main mission. And there's some more Legionnaires coming that way, most likely. Radio is on. Boone, did you leave the radio on? I said it wasn't that radio. There's audio logs and blood and mines. There's Brotherhood dog tags. I'll take that. Nope. Sorry, I'm very powerful. Okay. Ooh. Audio log number 1. So Delilah's doing her thing. Yep.
Drove the raiders off. No casualties. In the meantime, patrol's back. They're late. I hope they got a good excuse. What took indeed? That sounds like a very abrupt ending for what is likely... Well, what isn't the last one? Is this gonna be recorded by the same person?
This is a message to the NCR from the Legion. We are coming for you. Run, and we will catch you. Hide, and we will find you. No matter what you do, you are all going to die. We took one of the women alive.
Well... So they came here to put a message out and turn the radio on. I mean, maybe that's part of the message. They just... Well, this is a declaration of war. I mean, they were at war already, so I don't know what I'm talking about. I turned my caps lock on. Right. Moving on. This ranger just got himself dressed. But, he needed a new pair of pants, you see, on account of that. Ranger patrol armor. So these are rangers. They're not the armor that I thought they were. Is this the one? Wait a minute. No, this is a new one. Got some cigarette things and whatnot, but nothing important. So that wasn't a mine, I think. That was just a trap, tripwire trap. That is a mine. So it is a warning, or rather, not necessarily a warning, but what I mean is, it is a, they broke this. It was working, and now it isn't. So it was a warning or a message, but it is also, they really want to kill as many of the NCR as possible. Well, they're not here, so let's go back to NVAC. Maybe the doctor's gonna fix my legs. Excuse me.
Hello. What can I do for you?
It's the thing, the tetanus stuff that you, thing.
Unless you dip that in cheese fondue, I'd say it's infected. Let me fix that up for you.
Sure.
All right, I'll just get my scalpel here and,
It's fine. Don't worry about it. The guy looks at me as if I know exactly what you're going through, buddy. Okay. Sleeping as always, huh? Boone, why are you here? Excuse me, Boone. I'm... forgot that you were with me.
Hey.
Because you do nothing.
Welcome.
Hey.
Any word on Station Charlie?
Yeah, I went to the ranger station. Everyone was there. I mean, the opposite of that. I misread some of the words that I wanted to say just now. Everyone there was wiped out.
What? What happened?
Oh, I need a bunch of, I can lie for this. Why would I want to lie for this? Members of Caesar's Legion ambushed them.
Those were good men at the station. Good men! This whole town was sleeping a lot easier because of them. They've gone too far this time. Too far. I need to tell the others. I really appreciate you finding out what happened to my brothers. I need to give them a proper burial. Here, take this, courtesy of the Ranger Veterans Fund.
200 bottle caps. He didn't pay me in NCR dollars. Well, I guess that's it.
Look out for yourself.
I did, and then I stepped on a bomb. Smiling troublemaker is my new NCR reputation. People know you're good at heart, even though you're occasionally a troublemaker. Well, I got Boone.
I've got your back.
No, I need to talk to you.
What is it?
You need to go.
If that's what you think.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye. Let's go. Need to go back to the 188. Because we have more things to do. If I can find the 188. Hey, Veronica.
What's up?
Come with me.
Let's go make trouble.
Oh, yeah. Might be able to trade some things.
Feeling thirsty? You bet.
Oh, this guy's a goof. Let's sell some of this stuff. Frag mine. Yeah, sure. There's probably more things that I can sell. But I think I'm in a good place. Oh, ammo. Now, what we're trying to do here.
You've done a good turn for the NCR, and now we'd like to do one for you. There's an NCR emergency two-way radio. You call, and we'll come running. You're not alone out here. The NCR has your back. Stay safe and good hunting.
Well, thank you very much. Well, that was the second time the NCR sent somebody to talk to me. He's a little bit confused, but it's fine.
People usually aren't stupid enough to steal from the gun runners.
That should keep the powder down.
Usually.
Usually they're not. So that's where we're going. New Vegas. Let me get my binoculars out. Maybe we can see that a little bit better. It's long distance detail, but it's more or less there. I think it's missing some bits. But you're not supposed to look too close. So, let's look at our map. We need to go find Benny. The gun runners, right there. That is one of the entrances to the city. We also have Crimson Caravan Company, which is good because I need to do a mission for Cassidy. Camp McCarran. That's also good because that is where the NCR is stationed outside of New Vegas. Repconn headquarters. Probably got that place from the Repconn test site over there, or that location. Black Mountain over here. We have heard of the communications from the Black Mountain, but we haven't been there yet, and I have not discovered it yet. Yes. I wonder if I can go to Repconn headquarters on our way north, but I'm just gonna follow the I-15. No, this is not the I-15. Which road is this? Got some traders going around, although these look like mercenaries to me.
Hey there. Need anything?
Always.
Sure.
Unfortunately, you don't have anything. Are you a traveling merchant as well?
Hey there. Need anything?
You sound like one.
Sure.
But also don't have anything. So this is the 95. I would think it's an interstate road. It kind of looks like it. For that to be the 88. Where's the 93? Because that's the I-15. I think they might have talked about it. It's a two-way road as well. Look at that. That goes up, and the other one goes down, or vice versa, depending on how you say things. Hi, mercenary.
Hey there.
Hi. Why just a single mercenary? The sun is killing me. Like these birds over here. They don't want to be with me. I think this is the Repconn headquarters. There's some robots going around outside looking all green. They don't talk to me though. We're going in. Lots of robots. Lots of dead people as well. That robot just opened that door. Repconn tours.
Welcome to Repconn headquarters, Rocketeer. Come all this way to see our little facility, have you? I'm here to answer any and all questions you may have, within specified parameters. And if you'd like, I can provide a tour of our museum.
What can you tell me about Repconn?
I can answer whatever questions you'd like, provided your query is limited to Repconn history, research and development, or Robco.
Let's start with Repconn's history.
Repconn's illustrious history began way back in 2054, shortly after the famous Delta 11 rocket was completed and launched. Repconn's initial focus was on the development of fuel to be used in orbital propulsion in response to the energy crisis of 2052. Sad times indeed. The company really took off when Robco purchased Repconn in late 2076 to develop unmanned rockets to explore the solar system.
And that explains a few things. Well, it explains one thing and also relates to, of course, the mission that we had at the Repconn test site. But it also explains why it's impossible for ghouls or for non-ghouls to go in the rockets, because they are for unmanned missions. That's enough about Repconn.
Very well. Feel free to ask me more about Repconn at any time. Don't be shy. The tour showcases Repconn's amazing scientific contributions and the promise of many more, coupled with its parent company, Robco.
I'd like a tour of the museum, potentially. Tell me about research and development.
As you may already know, Repconn is an industry leader in producing alternative fuels for military and scientific purposes. Repconn scientists were pioneers in fission-based propulsion systems, and have recently had some very exciting breakthroughs with plasma systems. The recent partnership with Robco has freed our engineers from mundane business matters, allowing them to focus solely on future projects.
Tell me about Robco.
Robco Industries purchased Repconn in 2075 to assist with some of Robco's military projects, as well as developing unmanned space exploration. The relationship between Robco and Repconn is mutually beneficial, and we hope that both companies bolster each other well into the next century.
I'd like a tour of the museum.
Excellent, excellent. Please be patient. The tour will begin in just a moment. Hello. Please remember visiting hours are from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. Please show your badge or make your way out of the building.
Oh.
Ready for the Repconn tour, Rocketeers? Courtesy of the fine folks at Robco, I'll be your guide today on the path of scientific discovery.
Well, I guess we're in for a treat then. The visiting hours are indeed not now, so I'm not sure what's going to happen. This feels like I'm going to be in trouble.
In the lead-lined case behind me is a spent radioactive rod from one of our old reactors. No need to stand too close. Let's move along, shall we?
Boring old rod, or what's this, a dull rod? Not so, Rocketeers. This dull rod once powered Repconn's old nuclear-propelled rockets and still contains harmless, well, this case is lead-lined, standard in these cases, not specifically requested for this display. Do not touch, look, or stand too close to this exhibit. Keep your legs moving and see the rest of the museum. Contains harmless traces of radioactive material. As an exercise, stare closely, again, what I said before, at the rod and try to spot the telltale glow. It's not there.
Look here! A row of multicolored plasma fuels. Careful, they may look safe to drink, but your stomach is the last place they should be. Why the difference in cylinder size? Refining our production methods has resulted in higher yields of fuel over time. That's why.
Plasma what? Hold up, Rocketeers, what's this? This trio of cylinders isn't a trio of cylinders at all. Clarification, cylinders and plasma are factually correct designations of display items, both by definition and by scientific community. They're containers holding what some, again, see the note, scientists call plasma. Can you say plasma? Repconn's, what? Can you say plasma? Yeah, Repconn's always looking for the future. And in our future, we don't have to worry about radiation, health risks, or lawsuits when using this new and improved fuel source of to blast our rockets into and out of the sky. I think I see a theme.
To my right, you can see a sample of some old safety barrels Repconn once used to store radioactive waste. Perfectly safe. On my left is an example of a mountain of Repconn safety barrels. You have been warned. Please vacate the premises or you will be considered an intruder. Some legislators claim are poisoning our environment. Ridiculous.
I'm gonna come back in a little bit. So, radioactive waste. We've all heard stories that radiation is dangerous. Fact or fiction? Rhetorical questions and nomenclature of exhibit items cannot be used as a basis for criminal prosecution. A common sight in factories, military installations, and the basement of selected government-funded middle schools, these safety barrels, see the note, are just what the name implies, safe. While their attractive coloring can be interpreted as a warning for attractive coloring. For Repconn, it's an invitation to a future filled with nuclear power. Nuclear family. Why, look there! A pile of itty-bitty safety barrels. Nomenclature for hazardous waste barrels, as per Repconn glossary specs. All nestled together like a family sitting down to dinner. Now, while it's claimed even the safest nuclear waste disposal procedures seep poison into the environment that never ever goes away, in Repconn's case, we say it all depends on where you put them, and Nevada is just the place. They're all very tiny. It's just a montage.
Behind me is our most recent rocket project, which we're keeping under our hats until launch, if you'll pardon the expression. And in front of me is a model, not actual size, of the launch dome we are using to send our rockets screaming into orbit.
Yeah, I sort of blew them up a little bit. Rockets away! Just like the rocket you see here, we're aimed at the sky, but we've got a ceiling in the way. See, Rocketeers, while Repconn was funded on non-radioactive, any implications of radioactive material as negative is unintentional and in no way reflects Robco or its subsidiary Repconn, focused on non-radioactive propulsion engines, we still need to sneak back and use some of our older proven techniques with nuclear-driven engines to make space travel a reality. Partnered with our new buddy Robco, we have dug up older, cheaper technology for upcoming orbital projects. No worries, even if you can't always see what we're up to up there, we can see you. Electric eye, huh? Ready, set, launch. Force your parents a short drive south, and you'll see the retractable dome of Repconn's launch facility, not actual size. You may have heard wild stories about rocket flights and their impact. Statement is figurative and inadmissible as evidence in a court of law on nearby towns and communities, but Repconn feels you can't put a price on space exploration. After all, Rocketeers, you do want to go into space someday, don't you? Wow, look at all these.
Now these colorful fellows behind me are Repconn's earliest experiments in flight. Feel free to read the plaques and learn, Rocketeers.
I've been doing that. the green bean officially called the Z43521P. By silly engineers, we prefer to call this little scrapper by its true nickname, the green bean. After all, which would you prefer in your backyard garden? A smoldering Z43521P or a green bean? Rocket nickname chosen after results of first trial landing. One sounds like it be... which might imply that it smashed on the floor. Anyway, one sounds like it belongs if mentioned on the news, and make news it did. Featuring Repconn's plasma engine, it was so newsworthy that we decided to take the quantum matter modulation unit out and see if we could use it for non-explosive uses. Which explains what exactly happened. Big Fat Fiery Fred, V29321G, may look like a big fat red rocketeers, but old Fatty here ran circles around the Earth not so long ago, so let's see you keep up. Sure, V29321G's re-entry gave it its more commonly known nickname Big Fat Fiery Fred, but here at Repconn we choose to focus on the successes and apply what we learned about explosive-resistant shielding to future models, and even our landing platforms. The newly reconstructed Repconn launch facility was a direct beneficiary of this discovery. And the needle nose, this sleek and purple R77293A needle nose, is what happens when you mix fossil and plasma in a rocket and shake it up. The fossil fuel punch this sharp nose... what? The fossil? Oh, right, yes. The fossil fuels punch this sharp-nosed terror through the sky, and the plasma is used to shoot it through space to planets where Repconn can mine more fossil fuels. Interplanetary mining and resource rights still in negotiation, continuing the whole cycle again. That's my favorite, this one is. Oh.
Now for the highlight of our tour. Due to a generous donation from Robco, this next exhibit showcases the wondrous world of robots. Around you are the incredible iBot, the fearsome SentryBot, and the always helpful Mr. Handy. That helpfulness runs through our whole line.
Oh, this might be a good place for Eddie, though. Watch your step. Whoa, watch your step. You don't want to be facing this fearsome fellow if you accidentally stumble into a restricted area, whether sporting the latest in dual miniguns, rockets, or laser cannons. The SentryBot not only takes its job seriously, it also takes no prisoners. It's proof of Robco's commitment to defense that these deadly guards are concealed in chambers throughout this facility, so let this be a warning. Watch where you step, or out will come Robco. Guns blazing. Exhibit brought to you by your friends at Robco. And an Eddie. The eye in iBot. Robco's always had an eye for robotics, and this little fellow is no different. This robotic marvel can not only recognize your face and voice with advanced facial and auditory recognition technology, it can also broadcast video and audio as well. Think of it as all the sights and sounds of your radio and TV in your living room at home, blasted directly at you on the street, subway, bathroom, or wherever you may be. Never fear, you'll never miss the news bulletin or presidential address again, no matter where you are. Exhibit brought to you by your friends at Robco. That's right, these little robots, I had forgotten about that. The first time you find these things is in Fallout 3, right as you exit the vault, because you start Fallout 3 in a vault. And as you exit, there's an iBot going around shouting the president or something. It's like there's some things going on. It's all very weird and hazy, and I don't remember it exactly. But I do remember that is a memory from Fallout 3 that I remember, and I thought it was very weird, and I didn't like it very much. And it's one of the many reasons why I don't like the radio in these games. Let's continue. I don't want to stand around too long. The hand in handy. You never can have too many hands. 3, why not 4? That was Robco's inspiration behind the popular and cost-effective Mr. Handy model, the first of the line shown here. Always a help around the household, whether with Mum in the kitchen using its titanium circular power saw, or in the garage with Dad using its armor-piercing laser hooray. Mr. Handy is not just helpful, he's your friend too. Exhibit brought to you by your friends at Repconn.
This is the final stop on our tour.
Yes, but I still need to read this one. It's got wheels! I think we fought this one already. Some folks have asked, why not a Protecton with wheels? A Protectron with wheels, yes. Repconn wasn't afraid to answer that question. The Protectobot is the answer. While safety standards prevented this free-wheeling dynamo from entering mass-market production despite Repconn's best intentions and teams of lawyers, we take consolation in letting you see this extremely well-funded experiment as it was intended. A robot moving so fast it looks like it's standing still. Exhibit brought to you by your friends at Repconn.
This model of our solar system is a small example of where the partnership between Repconn and Repconn hopes to go. See those little rockets zipping about? They are manned by robots, tirelessly looking for resources to mine on planets beyond our own. And that's it for our tour today, Rocketeers. Repconn and its tiny partner Repconn thank you. Any further questions, please feel free to ask.